Igbos doing Igbos. I repeat, Igbos doing Igbos. No matter your what will I call it? No matter your emotional blackmail, I will never stop calling my people out, including I myself. Because when I make this comment, I will always have a lot of attacks that if somebody says something, I should stop generalizing it. My brother, we are all the same. Let us stop lying to ourselves. Are you hearing me now? Let us stop lying to ourselves. Gunmen whisk Ohaneze youth cancel president to unknown destination. Do you know why? This is the guy who came out to cry that them won the so-called governor of Ebonyi State. Period to the attack. 4 days before the attack, and he couldn't do anything. Don't forget that Ebonyi State governor went to the scene of the event where houses were burnt and lives lost. Not life, lives lost. What did he do? He didn't even commiserate with the people. The only thing he centered on is telling them that the people who invade their land is strangers. He know that they are Fulani herdsmen. He refused to call their name. In other words, he have exonerated the Fulani from that attack before the international community. I don't think you people, I don't think you are understanding the point here. He exonerated the Fulanis who came in his own land, killed his own people, and burned houses from the international community's eye by telling them in a very, very open space that they were strangers. He didn't even tell them that investigation is going to be concluded. Rather, he centered on telling the people of Amago and Kalaha never to revenge. In other words, those military who came there and seized people's phones, not to take pictures, to send to the international community or to send to the world, look at what happened to them. The governor gave that order. Take your pen and paper as I'm dropping the points one after the other. Then you will understand why I always said that Igbos are the problem of Igbo. Ndi-Igbo, they are the problem of Igbo themselves. We are the problem of our own self. We are the architect of our own self. Nobody is doing us. We are doing our own self. Some people might be scared to say this, or some people might have been compromised and they will not tell you this truth. But for me, I will still stand on where I stand, no matter the blackmail. So this guy now said, he said it before the international community. And look at what happened to Ebonyi State. That the Fulanis are the ones who did that. Then this guy now, they don't kidnap. They have kidnapped this man now by governor's henchmen. Why must you call the name of Fulani? Can you imagine that? Let me shock you again. Do you know that in Ebonyi State now, Ebonyi State's religion now is 50-50. Or rather, 60-40. Fulanis, Muslims are taking over Ebonyi State. To the extent that the governor now have budgeted 550 million naira for Igbo Muslims to go Hajj. So we are talking about losing Imo State to the Fulanis or to the Muslims. We have finally lost Ebonyi State to the Muslims. Since I was born till today, I never heard that any governor in the southeast will budget money for people going to Hajj. Muslims, for that matter. We don't have Muslim in Biafra land. Nobody is practicing Muslim. So to tell you, my brother, we are gradually losing ground. Nobody want to say anything. The only thing they will come to the comment section now is that why must I say what is the solution? My own contribution is to lay the outcry. You who cannot cry like me, you find solution to it. Not when I laid an outcry. Just like Rufai Husseini or Abati of Arise TV. When they say something, then you go and ask them what's the solution. Are they in government house? I don't know how some people reason. Somebody will come and be asking me, what is the solution? What's the solution? That I raise an alarm. Look at what is about to happen. So that the people in government should take note. And then the only thing, the thank you will tell me is come to attack me. And what is the solution? That I should stop talking too much. What is the solution? Or maybe it pains you that I am beginning to unearthing the canker worm and caterpillars that is eating deep into the Biafrans. And some people will not appreciate that. But rather, they will badmouth you for why must you raise this alarm. And what is the solution? Okay, no, I'll be the singer and also be the dancer in the dancing hall. Something that happened for Southeast. We are gradually losing ground. Nobody cares to do anything. If Governor Ebonyi State can budget over 550 million naira for Igbo Muslims to go Hajj, ask him how much have you budgeted for Christians to go to pilgrimage? How much have he budgeted for Christians to go to pilgrimage? Or have they suddenly overnight become Muslims? Have they overnight turned to Muslim? Maybe he have joined Akpabio to turn to Muslim simply because they want to satisfy their paying masters. My people, because I don't want to talk too much. I have talked too much already. Let us read in between the lines, I beg. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos that is coming your way. I is Okulora, one nation. We know the how to talk our own. We always say things the way they are. Adeboye been seeking any pastor who arrests those insulting, criticizing him is fake. Adeyanju, of course, not fake, they know. But it will surprise you that even on this, a lot of people will still say, we die here, we die here. Popular Anambra celebrity Juju Master Akwaku Tuaraki arrested after denying he know nothing about Okite. Let's got another coward here, calling people coward. Only a coward kills his people to make a point. You Ledoche berates Igbos. My brother, you have faced the original coward. After all, you turn against your own brother from Anambra State and support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now all of them, they don't leave you. Common ordinary appointment self. Common ordinary contract you didn't get. Now you come back now to use your nonsense mouth to talk rubbish. Ndara. Trump sanctions ICC, International Criminal Court, over prosecution of US and Israeli officials. My people, here and other headlines is what we are going to dissect this Monday morning. Like, share, comment, and keep subscribing. Once again, I is Ukulora. Ngwa, let us go there. Unknown gunmen dressed in a black and numbering up to 7 have abducted the president of Ohaneze Youth Council, OYC, Comrade Igbo Ayaka, Igbo Ayaka. Nigeria News learned that the president of Igbo National Council, Chilos Godsent, made this known in a statement issued on Sunday, February 9 of 2025. Godsent said Igbo Ayaka was abducted on Saturday evening and whisked off to an unknown destination by the government of the day. I know. The statement reads, on Saturday, 8 February 2025 at about 7 p.m., we heard the sad news that gunmen dressed in black and numbering up to 7 arrived on a Sienna and a Lexus SUV and forcefully arrested the president of Ohaneze Youth Council, Comrade Igbo Ayaka, Igbo Ayaka, in a new mafia Gestapo manner at Works Layout Were in Imo State. Since this sad news, attended by teaming members of Ohaneze Youth Council, family members, friends, and associates to reach him through his mobile lines to ascertain his whereabouts, have failed because all his mobile lines were switched off immediately the ugly incident took place. On the foregoing, the Igbo National Council wished to call on the leadership of the Nigerian Police Force, Imo State Command, to immediately swing to action to determine the identity of the gunmen that forcefully took the president of Ohaneze Youth Council, Comrade Igbo Ayaka, Igbo Ayaka, captive on the evening of Saturday, 8 February 2025 in Owerri Metropolis, and thus makes them public. The Igbo National Council notes that his followers, family, friends, and associates have been thrown into confusion since the ugly incident and would like to know his whereabouts soonest. Igbo na-eme. The guy had been abducted by governor of Ebonyi State and his paymasters. Activist lawyer Deji Adeyanju has described any pastor who arrests those criticizing or insulting him as fake. Adeyanju was reacting to the call by the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, Enoch Adeboye, to release TikToker Olumide Ogunsanya, popularly known as C-King. C-King has criticized and insulted Adeboye over his call for 100 days fasting among members of the RCCG. But Ogunsanwo was picked up by officials of the Nigerian Police Force in Lagos and moved to the Federal Investigation Department in Abuja under DIG Dasuki Glandanich for alleged cyberbullying. The content creator had in a viral video in TikTok, or rather on TikTok, branded Pastor Adeboye as very stupid and foolish for subjecting his congregation to a 100-day fasting. No, he will not organize 100 million march because it is his brother Tunumbu on the throne. Reacting, Adeyanju commended Adeboye for calling for the release of C-King. Posting on Facebook, the activist lawyer wrote, Papa Adeboye video condemning the arrest of at C-King 303 and calling for his release is what is expected of any real man of God. This is why I will always stand Bishop Oyedepo and Papa Adeboye. Any pastor that arrests and lock up anyone for criticizing or insulting them is a fake pastor. Then I ask, if not with consent, then who called for the guy's arrest? He did. He did. If you don't know, he did. But simply because now they have been out uproar, very dark man don't put mouth. That's why they are rushing to do the collateral damage. Ndara. Damage control. Why didn't Jesus arrest those who insulted and criticized him? Why Jesus no use police to arrest critics, fake pastors? Numerous people insult and defend me daily, and also my spiritual leaders, but I have never supported anyone arresting them. I will rather defend my spiritual leader or urge them to sue those who have defamed them by arresting someone for insulting or criticizing you is the greatest sign of wickedness and unbelief. You are a fake pastor if you arrest anyone for criticizing you. Popular Anambra State Juju master or Juju celebrity Akwokoko Tiwaraki arrested. Popular celebrity Juju master Akwokoko Tiwaraki Noba has been picked up by the men of Anambra State vigilante operatives known as Agune Chamber. Akwokoko was arrested on Saturday according to a post on Soludo TV Facebook page. The post said he was being detained for further investigation by the security agency. Akwokoko Tiwaraki Noba denies Okite and has been detained for further investigation by the security agency. The post read, he was arrested following allegations that he prepared juju for kidnappers who masquerade as Yahoo boys terrorizing the state. Daily Post reported that the state had enacted Anambra State Homeland Security Law of 2025. The new law imposes strict penalties on native doctors who prepare or administer charms, including the infamous Odechi, Okite, and Mpo Ebu. Offenders now face 6 years in prison, a 20 million naira fine, or both under the newly established law. The law is aimed at curbing the misuse of supernatural practices which have been implicated in various criminal activities across the state. Daily Post learned that it explicitly targets individuals who create charms believed to be provide protection or wealth through unlawful means, as well as those who publicly promote such practices. Soludo, and I'm sure you're also going to arrest Odumeje, who tell you that they have power to make people wealth, and all those their miracles. Confirm it and got them arrested as well, because you cannot only depend on the ones who are doing juju. What about the juju masters inside church? What happened to them? They also need to be picked up because they are all equally guilty of all this nonsense. Only a coward kills his own brother to make a point. Yule Dochie, the Afulefu, berates the Igbos. Nollywood actor Yule Dochie has frowned at the Igbos over the rate of killings in the eastern part of the country in the bid to actualize the Biafra nation. And that news report that the movie star, in a post via his Facebook page, said on an Igbo man claims he is fighting for Biafra but killing his own people, and that is lie. You will maintain there can never be any justification for harming people, whether they agree with your ideology or not. According to the thespian, only a coward kills his people to make a point, while a courageous man protects his people at all costs. He wrote, an Igbo man says he's fighting for Biafra, then he starts killing his own people. So who then are you fighting for? There can never be any justification for harming your own people, whether they agree with your ideology or not. Only a coward kills his people to make a point. A courageous man protects his people at all costs. Onye gburu nwanne ya abụrụ odogwu, according to him. Meanwhile, Yul Edochie has made a case for Nigerian iconic singer Innocent Idibia, better known as Tu Baba, over the marriage breakup. Marriage breakup with his wife, Anya Idibia. Nigerians report that the African Queen hitmaker announced on Sunday in an Instagram post that he and Anya had not been together for a while and were filing for divorce. The news, according to Yulu, of their separation has continued to spark reactions from fans and celebrities, with many attacking Tu Baba over the divorce announcement on social media. However, in a post via Instagram page, Yul Edochie slammed Tu Baba's critics, arguing that they have no right to meddle in his family matters. Then why did he bring it outside the public? That is the question there. Internet can make you and internet can destroy you. That is too bad. The movie star emphasized that no one has the right to judge the couple, stressing that the public is unaware of what really happened behind closed doors. According to Yul, men often face struggles in marriage but remain silent about it. He urged the public to respect the couple's decision and wish them well. Tu Baba, you didn't act well. Why must you bring your family affair to the general public? So, you want people to judge you, now they have judged you. Don't cry when that happened. Donald Trump sanctioned ICC over prosecution of U.S. and Israeli officials. United States of America President Donald J. Trump has signed an executive order imposing sanctions on the International Criminal Court, accusing it of unfairly targeting the United States and Israel. The ICC, an independent tribunal tasked with the prosecution, genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity, has over 120 members countries, including the UK. However, neither the US nor Israel recognizes its jurisdiction. Under Trump's executive order, financial and visa restrictions will be imposed on individuals and their families who assist the ICC in investigations involving American citizens. The sanctions coincided with a visit to Washington by Israeli Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. They followed the ICC decision in November of 2024 to issue arrest warrants for Netanyahu and former Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant over alleged war crimes in Gaza. The court linked these crimes to a period spanning from October 8, 2023 to May 20, 2024, when the prosecution submitted its warrant applications. The ICC stated there were reasonable grounds to believe Netanyahu and Gallant bore responsibility for ordering attacks on civilians. Additionally, the court issued a warrant for a senior Hamas commander. Trump's administration condemned the ICC's decision, arguing that it drew a shameful moral equivalency between Hamas and Israel. The White House further claimed that the court's action set a dangerous precedent that could subject American officials to prosecution, jeopardizing national security and foreign policy interests. This malign conduct, in turn, threatens to infringe upon the sovereignty of the United States and undermine the critical national security and foreign policy work of the United States government and our allies, including Israel, the order reads. So, my wonderful people, now let me go take a break. We don't have much time to waste. Like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Que Messiano.